best friend.
Ooh. Hey up, Circuit. I have got a right video for you guys today. So, when I started playing Tarkov, I thought, fucking hell, I'm dying all the time. Dying all the time, don't know how to survive, struggling, getting pissed off. So, I searched YouTube to find a video that will help, like, oh, I need survival tips and all this, and yeah, they're good. I found some good videos. So I thought, I'm going to do my own version of that video. So yeah, I'm coming at you today with Survive in Tarkov 101. At the same time, I'm pretty broke, so I'm just doing a money run. Just doing a money run at the moment. Yeah, so I'm just going to talk over... I've got quite a lot of tips, quite a lot of stuff to talk about, so just sit back, get a coffee, get a tea, get a brew, sit back, relax, and take in all the information. That's the first tip I've got for you. When you're watching YouTube videos about tips and tricks and everything, like really try take it in. Even if you've got a notepad, use the notepad. I've got a little notepad. I know it's a bit nerdy. But it helps. You know, like if you want to actually get better and you want to survive more, get yourself a notepad, man. If you've got a second monitor or a phone or a tablet or something, bring up a map of the map that you're playing. Go onto, there's a website called Tarkov Maps or Map Genie. There's quite a few different websites. Oh, there's a guy on set. One sec, boys. No, it was just a scout. Yeah, so go on your second monitor or your phone or your tablet or anything, and bring up a map because basically it's going to help you figure out a nice route for you to go to get to the extract, like whilst you're in raid. You know, if you're doing a task, you're on customs or whatever. It's very good for new players, or if not even new players, just players that if you're new to the map, to have a map up, it will help you a lot. So if you're really down, you're down in money, you're struggling, it's like you're not having a good time. Everybody goes through that. Like Tarkov gives, Tarkov takes. You know what I mean? Definitely avoid shots. So right now, if I'm running down here looting the beach and I hear shots towards there, I'm thinking, do I really want to take that fight? I might avoid it, go through there, up to the chalet instead. So try to think of a different route to take to like get out of the way of what's going on. All right. So stims are play a massive part in how to survive. I'm gonna make a separate video on stims, but these are the stims that I bring in. An ETG, so if you get absolutely demolished, all your health's down, you're blooming, you've got no thorax, no head, one arm, and you're a nugget, then bang an ETG, start CMSing or survival kitting, and it's gonna heal you up really fast. So gusting, extremely important because it instantly stops light bleeds and heavy bleeds for, what's that, 3 minutes? And Propitals. I like to have a Propital on hotkey as well. Definitely be utilising your stims, like even to the point where, like if you're playing Shoreline, definitely bring an SJ6, bring a 3BTG. Like, because it's going to get you to where you need to go faster, and it's going to get you out of the raid with the XP that you need and the money that you need faster. Learning the stims is such a necessity in Tarkov. Like, well, and myself even really. Like, I never used to utilise the stims properly, and now that I do, it's just awesome. I've got a great tip here as well, actually. So utilise free look like this. If I want to run past and have a look there like that, free look, make sure no one's there, and then approach. Free look is Bitcoin. We'll take them. Free look is extremely good when it comes to PvP. If you want to run past the doorway like that, all right, yeah, there's a guy there. Run back past, and then right peek like that. Always use your right peek. You never want to be fighting someone like, say if that tree's someone there. One sec, I just heard something. There's something. I think it's a scav. So say if that tree's someone there, you never want to be peeking them like that with the left peek, because that guy's going to see you way before you see them. So you want to always right peek like this, or even slow peek, you know, so you can adjust it. Always utilize your right peek against PMCs and AI, especially bosses. You'll be able to kill any boss if you're using a slow right peek. It won't even aggro onto you. Easy. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Let me just get across this road so I can think straight. So you want to utilize audio in Tarkov, yeah? So the audio in Tarkov is so important. To the point where, like, really, in Tarkov, you don't really need to have a good aim. You don't really need to be good at like aiming and shooting. If you can, like, play your audio and your positional skills well, your aim doesn't really matter. Like, you're gonna be able to aim at someone and shoot them. Do you know what I mean? Like, but yeah. So this is a little tip that I've gathered from my time in Tarkov. So before you start pushing a building, right? Say if I need to push into this room here, maybe stand here for a few seconds and listen and try to figure out exactly where the player is. So when you push, this player's there, bang. This player's in that bottom corner. Oh god, we've got a scav. This player's in that bottom corner there because you can listen to him. He's running like this, bang. Yeah, definitely take advantage of the audio in Tarkov. Like, that is a huge thing that you learn as you get better and better at Tarkov. Is the audio is so overpowered. So this is one that I've learned from watching a lot of Tarkov videos in my time. So what you want to do is, when you're going into a raid, right, you want to have a motive. Don't go into the raid not knowing what you're going to do. Like, go into the raid thinking, alright, so I'm going to go to this task, and then I'm going to go push this building, I'm going to check for some PvP here, and then I'm going to get out. If you're just walking around the raid, like walking around the map, not knowing what you're doing, more time, you don't really know what's going on, and you're just going to die. It's happened to me countless times, where I've just gone in, I've said to myself, yeah, I'm just going to go in for PvP, and I end up just roaming the map. And then all of a sudden, yeah, I'm dead. And I'm thinking, well, that was a fucking waste of time. Right, let me just turn page. Oh, yeah, so this is a good one. Right, so, in your spare time, right, or not even in your spare time, but, like, when you're playing your raids, especially on maps like Customs and Shoreline, you need to learn the spawns of scavs and sniper scavs, so you don't get yourself in a bad position. Like, there's countless times when I started Tarkov and I was playing Customs. Next thing you know, I'm getting shot. I don't know where it's from, and it was a sniper scav just shooting me. When I could have just aimed at it and killed it before it even aggroed onto me. It's a very important that to know whereabouts scavs spawn and whereabouts the sniper scavs spawn. Such as on this map, we all know that in this little bus area here, like, loads of scavs can spawn there. So running through there, you just want to be wary. You just want to have it on your mind, like, yeah, there's going to be quite a few scavs here. So yeah. By the way, I'm just picking up everything because I've got a raid bag. I wouldn't normally be picking up this, like, some of this stuff. All right, this one, yeah, this next tip is so important that, like, oh, what's going on here? Oh. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's a scav or not, but I'm just gonna hope it's a scav. So this next tip is so important, and it took me so long to actually, like, do this myself as well. So use your money as a resource to survive the raid. Don't be scared to buy gear and use good gear. Yeah, don't be scared to use good gear, because the better gear that you're using, I think it is a scav. It is a scav, yeah. So yeah, the better gear that you're using, the more chance that you've got that you can kill the PMCs and bosses and stuff. Like, use your money, use your rubles as a way of survival. That's what it's for. Don't be scared. Don't be scared to lose your money, because you can do a money run and just get it back. Bloody scabs. Yeah. And that tip there, the one about using your money, it is really hard, and I understand that when you're just starting out on Tarkov, it's really hard to, like, use your money for survival, because you're dying so much, and it's so frustrating. But trust me, you will get to a point where it's not like that anymore, and you'll be having the best time ever. Like, Tarkov is the best game ever. Tarkov is easily the best game ever. I've got another good one here as well, and I've actually got a video that can help you with it. So when you're doing money runs, or anything really, you want to learn and you want to find your favourite budget builds. So you can build your budget gun and get comfortable with using that gun. So when you do end up running into these teams of PMCs and running into the bosses and stuff like that, like, you're not gonna have a problem to kill them. You know what I mean? This is my favourite gun here. This is, like, realistically my favourite gun, and the gun that I'm most comfortable with. It's not complete meta, but it's sick. I love it, and I'm used to it now, to the point where I hardly even ever aim in. I just hip fire most of the time. So yeah, learn budget builds and learn the meta builds as well. I'm gonna start a new series on my channel where I go through all of the main weapons on the game and show you the complete meta build for recoil. So the gun is a complete laser beam, and then show you me killing people with the absolute laser beam guns. Alright, I've got another good one. All these tips are just so useful, I swear. So make sure, right, go onto YouTube and type in best settings on Tarkov for visibility on FPS, because you don't want to be at a disadvantage where you've got bad settings and you're on really low FPS. Like, look how smooth Lighthouse is running for me. So it should be running like that for anybody that's got, like, a decent PC. Make sure that you haven't got VSync on. Make sure that I'm not sure, like, I could quickly show you the graphics settings now, actually. So these are the best settings for 1440p, and I've got it on borderless because I like to tab in and out of my game. So these are the best settings for 1440p on graphics, and I play with post effects off. You want to go onto Google, you want to type in Tarkov wiki, you want to go onto the website Tarkov wiki, and you want to bookmark it onto your search bar, so you've always got quick access to the Tarkov wiki, because this Tarkov wiki is so helpful. It's absolutely ridiculous. Every single task, everything about the game is on there. You type in the task name, and it's gonna tell you exactly where to go, what you need to do, if you need a key, anything. Make sure that you're using the Tarkov wiki. Ooh, cat. And headsets. My last one that I've got for you is headsets. So I like in my opinion, yeah, with the headset that you're using, you need to be using the same headset all the time. This is because when you're using a headset, each headset has different sounds, and your ears and your brain is going to get used to certain sounds, and it's going to help you react faster and survive better. So I use the M32s because they sound good and you've got access to them from level 1. So I literally use the M32s all the time. I don't care about any other headset. I will literally never use any other headset because even if them new ones, them Contact 4s, they look sick. But nah, like I'm used to these, so I'm gonna stick with the same sound, the same audio, so I don't have any issues with struggling to hear people or hear anything. I'm gonna be used to it all the time. So always use the same headset. Right, guys. Thank you so much for nearly 5,000 views on my Metaguns video. Thank you so much for 100 subscribers, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you later.